How's it going, everyone? Barbarian Gamer here. We are back again with Bloodborne. It has been like God knows how long, but I am making a new character on this, and it's based off the Dungeon Seeker manga. Don't know if you guys ever read it, but it's amazing. Check it out. Main character's name is Takeda Junbei. He's basically just a dude that gets sent to another world, adventure world, by some douchey god, so he could become like his little plaything and watch him suffer. But he turns out it's just he's too badass to suffer. So his weapons are, he's got a beast fang, which he gets from Cerberus in the manga, so I just used the Blades of Mercy. Also, he has Smith & Wesson M57 Magnum. I'm just going to use the Evelyn, and the way he recharges his bullets in the manga is he uses mana, but, you know, blood bullets, yo. So, I thought that'd work fine. He's also got a box that's full of poison slimes. He gets a Tame Beast skill in the manga, so I figured the best thing that would work for that is the Executioner's Glove, because it just kind of shoots out those little red thingers, and they kind of look like little slimes, but not really, kind of like more energized or whatever. But I thought that was cool just to put that in. And then I got the Messenger's Gift, which is Mimic. He gets that later on in the manga, so he could like move around and stalk his prey for revenge. So that's pretty much all of his gear, and then I just tried to make him look as best as I could. These are all Chalice, root Chalice dungeons, so these are procedurally generated. No one else's dungeons look like this. That's why I wanted to do this, so it's like Dungeon Seeker manga, Bloodborne style. So I'm just kind of, this is completely new to me. This is completely new to everyone. Anyone that sees this, I guess root Chalice dungeons. I didn't know about this for the longest time, but I heard about it. Like, you could make random dungeons, and they like give you optional bosses that are never seen before. They're still finding stuff in this game, apparently, like new bosses. They found a new boss not too long ago, I believe. So everyone was like, what? So I wanted to kind of take my time and see if I could see if there's anything new that I could find. I've already fought like a whole bunch of new enemies that are only exclusively for the dungeons, like these little scorpion things. I was like, what the fuck are these things? They're like tomb prospector scorpions. So I had to look that up. I thought they were like a rare beast already, and I was like, oh yeah, I got super lucky. But no, they're just there all the time. And, you know, I'm just kind of burning some shit right now. I'm burning these little unfortunate things in this bloody pool of oil, I'm assuming that is. I noticed that it started shining like oil, so I kind of just put on my torch and like, no, alright, I'll just use my torch to kill him. It only takes one hit with my torch. I'm using the Hunter's Torch. It's level 5, I believe, now. But in the manga, he has a torch too. He kills Cerberus with it because it's like an immortal beam. So he just sticks the torch up to the dog's nose and suffocates, and that's how he kills the beast and gets his beast fang dagger. Like, I love mangas that use, like, people use their brains. Like, oh, here's an invincible beast. I'm not gonna go run out to it. I'm gonna stay in the safe zone, feed him my flesh that's poisonous, and then I'm gonna burn him with my torch while he is paralyzed. Yes, that works, apparently. So, that leads us back to the beginning. That's a place that I need to remember to go there. This is also a post-commentary. I just kind of want to see if this series gets any traction. It's going to be Dungeon Seeker Bloodborne. Oh shit, look at all those rats. Alright, time to bust out the Hunter's Bone. You know, I figured Hunter's Bone because Junbei could go subsonic in the manga because he puts everything into agility, all of his like skill points. He's like, oh yeah, well, I don't need any health points because nothing's going to be able to hit me. So he's got like 3,000 agility points or something like that, so he's basically subsonic. But later on in the manga, he has to get some health points. So I'm kind of following that trend also. You can see I got a shit ton of agility. I think I got upwards of 20 something right now. It's a low level character, like I said, I just want to see if this series will get any traction. If it does, awesome. If it doesn't, well, it's still fun. But there's definitely gonna be more. If I get like more than 10 views, then yeah, I'll definitely make some more. Cause I mean, shit, my channel's so small. I just got 90 subscribers today. Like, I was surprised. I know 90 is like nothing, but I haven't put anything out for a week because of my wrists and shit. Getting close to that surgery time, so I figured I'd start putting out videos a little more frequently, as long as my wrists don't hurt. So right now I'm kind of a little lost right here, but I find my way. I find my way back. I already got the, as you saw, I got the boss gate door, and that unlocks it anywhere, you know, somewhere in the whole place. There's a boss door, and you can tell those by blue flames. Next to the door, there'll be like 2 blue flames on the outside of the door, like those. Bam. Alright, so also a cool thing about Chalice dungeons, I didn't know random bosses. Like, all the bosses, excuse me, all the bosses are just jumbled. So in the regular Pthumerian Chalice dungeon, you fight the giant. In this, you're fighting merciless wanderers and merciless watchers and merciless chieftains. But you know, I got mad skills, and I've got my agility up pretty high, so I am just dodging everything they have, and they just don't know what to do with my mad skills in check. And I missed that parry. That's bullshit, but still, get enough to dodge and slash. Should have dodged this right here. I didn't see his hand moving up. He had it behind that pillar. I guess when I beat these, I'll be able to raise the levels on them and make them harder and get better materials. That is the plan. I'm going to go through 1 through 5 of each levels after I beat the dungeons. I think that's how it works. I need to study more on it to see how that works, because I definitely want to get the legendary gems, because also I want to make my Blades of Mercy poisonous. I want rapid poison on those bad boys, just like in the manga. Talking to Junbei, he uses his blood on the blade so it becomes poisonous. He kills a boss, one of the first bosses he kills. He decides to eat the flesh of that boss, and it turns his body like poisonous, but he's like invulnerable a little bit more, I guess. You'll have to read the manga. It's called Dungeon Seeker. Check it out, guys. It's amazing. But if, you know, if this gets some traction, I'll make some more videos. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff if you would like to. It is not required at all. I'm a very small channel. I'm not getting anything out of this. I'm just making them for funsies. So, see you guys next time, and later.